that you go together with physical man. They can go freely. And when we hear, they can hear together. This way, they get resurrection. Then how long time will take to have salvation? It will go very slow. But when Father established Education Institute in the spirit world, it becomes very easy. Now, when you listen to the people, you say, our teaching is such, God is there, and they believe God's existence. They believe the existence of spirit world. They understand that man has spirit man in themselves. Is it easy to make them understand those things? Why? No answer? Very difficult. Because of that, they don't come. They don't become our members. But how about the spirit world? You teach them. You have to teach them. Oh, here's God. They are living in spirit world. You don't need to explain them about spirit world. You don't have to explain them. We have spirit men. They are already living as spirit men. No need to explain about God. So very easy to bring them to God's side. Very easy. And on this earth, even though when they agree with our teaching, but also it's not easy because they say, oh, I have to eat to live. I have to feed my family. I have to teach my children. I have to have home. All kinds of things. Because of those things, I cannot come to your place, your church. That is their excuse. Is that right?
Yep.
But how about in spirit world? They say that, oh, I need food or no clothes is needed, no house is needed. They don't have to feed the children. Very easy to come. So how fast? Much faster than physical men or not. So we say that during 100-day workshop time, they cleanse everything. All the evil natures, all fallen nations, they become very clean spirit. Only one thing they cannot solve, that is to remove original sin. To eradicate original sin, they have to come down to the earth, to their descendants. Because holy wine is not in spirit world, you know. Holy wine was made for the people on earth. Therefore, for them to get rid of original sin, they come down by the help of their ancestors, their descendants, and at some time you hold the cup, holy wine cup, and they come and smell it, and they get rid of sin. And by that, they become God's lineage people. You understand that?
Yeah.
So, sometimes maybe I think you heard that, Father, when time comes, heaven, spirit world will give diseases and at the same time medicine. You heard that?
Yeah.
Did it happen? Not yet. Why so? Spirit world. You know how many spirit men in the spirit world? How many? On the earth, now 7.5 billion people living on earth. How about in spirit world? How many people? No. More than trillion. Because you know how long is human history? We are Homo sapiens. We are called modern men. History of modern men. Archaeologists, they are looking for all around the world to find old bones, old skeletons. And all this skeleton they found was 350. I know, something. Yeah, 335,000 years old.
Wow.
And now, today, physiology developed very high, and they are studying genes, DNAs. And they studied, and they found that from the evolution of DNA, human history must be at least more than 50,000. This is their theory. Therefore, the history of Homo sapiens is more than 50,000 years. Then how many generations will it be? How many generations will it be? You know, Korea is very developed in family tree book. We have a family tree book. Zokufu, Zokbo. Do you know what it is? We have that. There, our family history is written down. I am from family Kim. We have history more than 1,000 years. I know that. We say mid-ancestor. The first ancestor is also mid-ancestor, which was started from whom it started, family tree started. And I am from that mid-ancestor. I am 36 generations. And that is more than 1,000 years. And from my calculation, 35 generations correspond to 1,000 years. Then how about 50,000 years? More than almost 1,800 generations. How many? Father told us to do ancestral liberation and blessing up to 210. That is enough. Much to go. Long way to go. I finished this time, last October, I finished up to 238 generations. Blessing. Wow. So in spirit world, and they say that, Chongpyeong, they say that, now our side, good spirit men are, the number is 480 billion. Spirit men are on that side. Good spirit. Well, that is to become half, long way to go. If our members go to Chongpyeong often and you do your ancestral liberation and blessing diligently, then what will happen? The time will be shortened, right? Or no? Yeah. So then we have to go to Chongpyeong or no? Yes. Yeah. They are waiting for you to come there because they want to be liberated. They don't want to stay in hell long time. They were already too long there. One time I heard from Japanese members, there was a district leader, Mr. Takahashi. He was very good leader, but he asked all the members to do donation, but he didn't let his members go to Chongpyeong. And he passed away, and he went to training center in spirit world. And one day he went out during one of the training period. He went out, and there he met his members and sisters. They came and they stoned him. But because of you, we could not get liberation. That's the real story. So he had to flee. He hurried back to camp. They are waiting because they know some people's ancestors are getting liberation and blessing, but my descendants, they don't do anything. Then will they be happy or will they be sorrowful? What will they be? What will be their feeling? They are very sorry. They are waiting for them. So, when you think of your ancestors, you have to go to Chongpyeong. But Chongpyeong was not established just easily. Daimonim had to work very hard in spirit world. Hongjinim was also. They worked very hard to prepare for the spiritual workshop, place, education institute. But to do this purpose, to achieve this purpose, they have to find their counterpart on the earth. They don't have physical body. They can work in spirit world, but there should be somebody who can work for them on the earth. It is easy to find someone, because it's a very difficult job. You have to pray so hard. You have to go to spirit world every time to find your ancestors. Is it easy? Sometimes you have to go to there to find. It's not easy. Therefore, nobody wanted to be that position, in that position. And Funmoni found her, but in the beginning she didn't want. She declined. No, I cannot do it. Therefore, Daemonim had to shut her away, close her. If she wanted to go this way, she couldn't go anywhere. Therefore, she had to accept. And now she's doing. But there are all kinds of stories or bad things going around. Therefore, 2012, she wanted to resign her host position, and she said to father, I decided to do it up to my age of 60. But father said, no, you have to go on. So now she's doing that job. That is not easy job. You know, Cheongpyeong, because of Cheongpyeong, now Cheonjeonggung was built. Because of Cheongpyeong World Culture Center was built. Cheongpyeong Hospital was built. And also there was a youth training center there. High school, college, many institutions are there in Cheongpyeong. How they came? Did you give big donations for those purposes? How about did you give much donations for those purposes? You didn't give anything. Then how can they do that? God and Cheongpyeong worked together to prepare all those funds. So now we have to rewrite some part of the divine principle concerning the resurrection of spirit men. Okay. And when you think Satan is clever or foolish? Clever. Very clever. And he saw that many spirit men are going to God's side, so he understands that he couldn't go anymore. So, what happened? 1999, March 21st, Satan came to surrender. Satan surrendered. Now, who are there? Remnants of the defeated are working. But as time goes by, God's side will be multiplied, Satan's side will be decreased. They will get final victory. Satan knows that. The day is not too long. Their last day is not too long. So Father already opened the way for the people on earth. Father wide open their salvation way for the people on the earth. And in spirit world, Father also made big way for the spirit man to be saved. Then what are the most important things? Father lost Adam and Eve. Therefore, Father had to restore unfallen Adam and Eve. They were who? They were father and mother. Father could restore. And because of the fall of first man and woman, Satan was born. Satan was made. Satan came to exist. But now Satan surrendered. Because of whom? Because of Father. No more Satan. You understand? Great thing Father did. And Father opened the way for the physical man to be saved. For the spirit man, He opened the way. And what else is needed for Father to do? Everything He did, Father completed everything. Most important things were done by Father. Is that right? I'm telling a lie or not? No. That's the truth. Now go more. And after Satan surrendered, declaration of the cosmic realm of the unification and liberation came. Well, you know what this is? You heard about 9-9 day. September 9th, 1999. There was 9 of 9 number. 1999, September 9th month, 9th day, 9th minute, second, and father age was 79, including that was be 9 day. And that was the day when the war which was made by Satan between heaven and earth began to crumble. That was it. From that day, because until that day, the war was existing, but because of the declaration of this day, the war began to crumble. And next day was 3-10 day. 3-10 day, you know? 10. Numbers from 1 to 10.